Well, my external drive just got here. External enclosure, that is. And also a drive that I'm going to put in it. So I thought I'd do a good old unboxing. In this same video I'll have a overview of this. It's the RX-358 series Roswill external enclosure. Thought about getting the Antec MX1, but after careful consideration I decided on this one. And then this is an OEM Western Digital Blue 640 gigabyte hard drive, but it's OEM, so it's packaged like this. So we'll set that aside for right now. And I guess we can take a quick look at the enclosure while we're right here. And I'll give a more in-depth view at it if I can get it open quick enough. Okay, so how do you open this box? It's like an owner's manual that I hear is written in not very good English. Looks like you get a whole bunch of cables with this, but the main components are aluminum, top plate, and the body itself. Here's the size of my hand. It's not a huge enclosure, just big enough to fit a 3.5-inch external drive. It's got an 80mm fan, as you can see there. Little circuit board with the SATA and power connectors on it. And of course, it's lighting like that. So I'll have much more here, probably in the same video, on this enclosure, and go through a little bit more. So I'll talk to you here in just about 2 seconds. Alright, here's kind of a close-up look of the Roswill RX-358. You got your little fan, got a circuit board with your SATA power and data, a little motherboard there with all your fan connections and switch connections, capacitor. Backside, it's upside down there, but the backside does have a place for power, USB, an on-off switch for the fan, on-off switch for the enclosure, and an eSATA connection. So, and the stuff it comes with is a power connector, some screws, and then what looks like a fairly long, well, that's probably an 18-inch eSATA connector, and a USB. Pretty good quality cables. It also comes with a PCI bracket in case your case doesn't have eSATA. So there's kind of a look at it. The only other piece is this bottom aluminum backplate. Looks like it's pretty good quality. So I've got my OEM hard drive out, and I'm gonna go ahead and install it, and we'll test it out. Okay, so I can probably do this one-handed. Here's my Western Digital Blue 640 gigabyte drive. All you need to do is line it up. It's got some little rails in there. And just like that. And over on this end, you can't see it, but the data and power are connected. And there are the screw holes right there on the sides of the drive. So I'll go ahead and put these 4 screws in both sides. And that's really all there is to it. Okay, so I've got my screws in on both sides of the drive there. There's the 4 screws. There's the back panel. The only thing I can see so far about this drive is I wish the drive itself sat on some rubber or silicone, but it doesn't. It sits on metal rails. So we'll see. I'm not going to get too worried about a little bit of noise. But anyway, here it is, almost assembled. So here it is, fully assembled. I must say, it's a fine looking drive. Got ventilation. Got an 80mm fan for one thing, and then ventilation on this side. You got power light and hard drive activity light on each corner. Don't know which is which. And then you do have some ventilation back here above the switches and ports. But, you know, it's a fairly good looking little enclosure. It's got the drive inside. Like I mentioned before, it does come with the power cable, an eSATA cable, a USB cable, and a PCI bracket. And they seem to be really quite high quality stuff. They didn't just throw any old cable in there. This is pretty good cabling. So let's plug this baby up and see what she can do. Just one side note in the middle of all this. I read a bunch of reviews of people saying that the eSATA cable was a foot long, or it was 18 inches long. Well, they must have changed that, because the eSATA cable that came in my package looks like to be a 40-inch eSATA cable. So I am not going to complain there. That's a good length for an eSATA cable.